Open the
Oh.
curtains, lights on.
Oh,
Don't miss a moment of this experiment. Oh, the book is strange, like clockwork orange. Keep your eyes buttered till the end.
I didn't expect the song. Okay, yo. I'm gonna do a flip, backflip, front flip.
Inside the mirror, do you see someone else in the body? Transforming one hand, two hand, three hand, turn around, say like a doggy till I finish my feet. Cut it off, cut down your nose. I'm a silver loyalty. It's gonna get you killed. You make robot or convenient theories for the puppets on TV. There's comfort in the streets. If you're gonna control me, at least make it interesting theatrically.
Yeah.
When there's a hit for me, think I am done with everything. Now I'm ready to leave. Dragging out one line, two lines, three lines. Connect our hands when I no longer can live on knowledge alone. You gave me strength, hope for curiosity. You're still happy, answers lie for my discovery. What's the color of the electric shape you see? And if you love me, can you love your everything too for me?
Yeah. Woo.
Shut your stupid.
What's good, my little lost stars, my little lost sweethearts, my little sweet hip pies? Today we're playing Library of Ruina. Because I kept getting bothered to play it. So here you go. Now you can shut up! I go out to the streets, my hands in my pockets, scene 1, canard. I didn't think they were gonna talk. I still cannot leave this place. They ain't talking in English though, so. Even at the end of all this, I cannot be free. Am I not allowed to have a dream that is beyond my means? Damn it, the purple tear. Can't believe this is how she handled it. What the hell happened? What's all the smoke? Guess I have to trust her.
一回だけ言う私は回りくどい言い回しが本当に嫌いなの
Yo, her outfit though? Queen? What is that? Looks like something from Howl's Moving Castle. Dang, girl. Yo, outfit? I despise verbose and roundabout speech that doesn't get straight to the point.
だから口数を増やさないで聞かれたことだけに答えて
So don't try to get wordy. Just answer my questions.
もちろん質問もしないで
You don't get to question me either.
あなたはどこからそしてどんな目的を持ってここにどうやって入ってきたの
I'm just gonna wait for them to finish talking. Where did you come from? How did you enter this place? And for what purpose?
誰だよお前
Well, who are you two? Ah! She said not to ask no questions.
胃がムカムカするな
Ugh, boy, I'm suddenly getting all nauseous.
足が
That man said, my leg! My leg! What? Is it because he asked her a question?
私は警告したわそしてあなたは破った
I warned you and you crossed the
も
line.
う一度聞く
Let me ask you one more time.
あなたはどこからそして何が目的でここにそしてどうやって入ってきたの
Where did you come from? How did you enter this place? And for what purpose?
普通に歩いてて気がついたらここだどうやって入ってきたかは知らないってくそ右足から血がドボドボ出てるじゃねえかこんなわけもわかんない場所に来るつもりなんてこれっぽっちもなかったってのに
He said he was just walking around and ended up in this place. He has no idea how he got here. Damn, blood's gushing out of my right leg. I swear I wasn't trying to trespass. I don't even know where this
俺
is.
は午後1時くらいに起きてなんとなしに13区の路地を歩いてた外に出たついでに今週のスペシャルサンドイッチを売ってるハムハムパンパンって店にも寄ろうとした
What the heck was that? Hamoramo Pong Pong. Oh, I woke up around 1 p.m. and started walking around the street of District 13. Since I was just out and about, I figured I could go wherever I wanted, so I decided to drop by Ham Ham Pang Pang. Ham Ham Pang Pang. Heard they served the weekly special sandwich.
とにかく金は出てくし、仕事はないし、ワンオペ事務所でも俺一人でなんとか食ってけ。
Anyway, I had bills to pay, got no jobs, had to make a living somehow. As a one-man off the... Wait, what? Why again?
話が長いわ。次は残りの左腕と左足よ。
You dragged on too long, I'll be taking your left arm and your left leg next? Yo! So she just ripping body parts off?
目的もなく、ここに来た方法も知らないって。
You have no
あ
purpose.
なたは誰？
I thought she was done talking. Girl, you have no purpose and you don't even know how you got here. Just who are you?
ただの土底辺のフィクサーだ。ここは一体どこなんだ？お前は誰だ？
He's an ordinary fixer who's hit rock bottom. What the hell is this place and who are you? He asked 2 questions!
一気に二つも切るとか反則だろ。
Bro, come on. Taking 2 limbs at once is cheating.
質問は私からよ。名前は？
I'm the one asking questions. Your name? Roland. Roland, you about to be a dead man. Shut up and stop asking questions, bro. Get straight to the point.
いいわ。ここは図書館よ。そしてまだゲストを呼ぶ前のね。
Good.
なのにあなたが突如現れたの。
Girl, talk faster. I keep thinking she's over and then she keeps on. Good. Welcome to the Biblioteca. We've yet to serve any guests, but then you suddenly appeared out of nowhere.
ここに招待されてないゲストは絶対に入れないよう設計するため、骨が折れたというのに。
It took me quite a bit of effort. I thought she was going to start talking. Designing this library to ensure that no uninvited guests could enter, you see?
手足だけが俺の仕事道具だったのに、心情する金も代わりも。
How was he alive? Damn it, these limbs were all I had. I don't have any cash or mortgages to get new ones anymore.
気絶したわね。
Seems he's fainted.
起きて。
Wake up! Oh, dang, girl, you served.
足が俺の腕。
He said, my legs! My arms!
なんだよ。何もなかったみたいにくっついてるじゃねえか。
Wait, they're all intact
こ
again.
れでまた腕を振って歩けるはずよ。
I reattached them.
前の体より使いやすいように、いくつか再構成も施しておいたわ。
And I made a few readjustments to your body to make it easier to
あ
use.
なたは無断でここに入ってきたけど、私も一方的に奪ったから、それに対するお詫びの印よ。
Although you did trespass on my library, I also took your limbs away without your consent. So I'm giving you these as an apology.
私は我慢強くて思いやりがあるから。
I'm quite patient and generous, you see?
我慢強いとかよく言えるな。素直に感謝してもいいのか、これ。
Patient my ass. Am I really supposed to be thankful for this?
あと、なんだ。例の警告ってさすがに撤回されてるよな。
Dude, you asked 2 questions. I don't think it's in effect anymore. And your warning isn't in effect anymore, right?
そうね。あなたが気絶してる間に、私もいくつか考え事をしてたの。
Nope, not anymore. I had a few thoughts while you were knocked out.
結論はこうよ。あなたはここで私を手伝うの。
And here's my conclusion. You'll help me out here.
はあ？近頃の組織はこんな感じで誘拐するのか？それともここはどこかの翼か？
Do syndicates these days kidnap people this way too? Or is this one of the wings?
得意点研究の実験対象者をあちこちから誘拐してるって聞いたんだが。
I heard rumors that they abduct test subjects from here and there for singularity research.
俺の知り合いも実験のせいで次元をさまよう羽目になったんだよ。
An acquaintance of mine apparently begun jumping between dimensions as a side effect of one of those experiments.
俺の運命って結局そんなもんだよな。
Sigh, my life really is an unlucky mess.
ここは図書館よ。どういう組織のことを言ってるのかはわからないけど、少なくとも翼ではないわ。
This is a library. I don't know the syndicates you're talking about, but this place isn't a wing at least.
興味ないよ。 結局俺はここに閉じ込められて何かを絞り取られるんだろ。
Doesn't really matter. Whatever the case, I'm trapped here and you'll exploit me, right?
そうね。あなたを生かす理由は2つよ。
Sure am. I'm only letting you live for 2 reasons.
1つ目、招待されてもいないのにここに入ってきたことへの分析。
First, I need an analysis of how you could enter this place
理
uninvited.
由がわからないままあなたを追い出したり生かしておくのは図書館にとって大きな危険要素よ。
Sending you back or neglecting you without knowing the reason could pose a significant threat to the library.
まあ、これからはあなたも私の許可なしでは出ていけないけどね。
Well, it's not like you can leave without my permission anymore.
2つ目、私はこれから都市に関する本を得ながらたった一つの絶対的な本を手に入れるの。
Second, from now on, I will collect books about the city in search of one absolute book.
このプロセスを手伝ってもらうわ。
And I want you to help me with the process.
あなたは都市で生きてた人間だからいろいろと助けになることを期待してるわ。
Since you are a resident of the city, I expect you to be helpful in various ways.
いつかこうなるって知ってたよ。知らない間に消えた人間が肉の塊になって見つかったりもするし。
I knew this would happen to me someday. People would disappear without a trace, only be found as chunks of flesh much
気
later.
の緩んだ運のないやつだなって笑ってたんだが、いざ同じ目に遭ってみると、そんなもん関係なしに急に怒るやつじゃんか。
I used to laugh at those poor folks for being careless and unlucky, but now that I see it's nothing to do with carelessness or anything, huh? Just happens without a moment's notice.
命に関しては心配しなくていいわ。ここでは私の許可なしで死ねないから。
Don't be too concerned about your life. You're not allowed to die here unless I permit you to.
さ、行かれた研究所みたいなやつだったのか。
Damn it, so this was a crazy laboratory sort of deal.
生きたままトウモロコシとかゼンマイとか腹にぶち込んで口からポップコーンを出す人間ポップコーンマシンでも作ろうってのか。
What? Do you like shove random stuff like corn kernels and clockworks into people's stomachs and turn them into walking popcorn spewing popcorn machines? Men? Or something?
外れ中の外れかよ。いっそきれいさっぱり殺してくれた方がまだマシだ。
This has gotta be the worst. I'd much rather die and be over with it all.
今度またそんな寝言を言うのならその人間ポップコーンマシンとやらにしてあげる。
If you spout such nonsense one more time, I'll gladly turn you into a human popcorn machine as you so wish.
私はね、意味もないザレ言にいちいち反応する馬鹿げたことをとても長い間繰り返してきたの。
I've already gone through so many cycles of bullshittery, responding to every bit of meaningless
すいま
rubbish.
せんでした。
Sorry, ma'am.
正式に挨拶するわ。
Queen? Let me introduce myself
私
properly.
はアンジェラ。この図書館の館長でもあり、司書
My
で
name
も
is
ある。
Angela, and I thought she was done talking, but she wasn't. I am the head librarian and director of this
ア
library.
ンジェラ。いい名前だな。
That's a good name.
それで、俺は何をやればいいんだ？
So what am I supposed to
図書
do?
館に招待されたゲストの応対をしてくれればいいわ。
Your role is to welcome the guests invited to the library. Bro, I can totally do that. May I take your hat, sir?
私
May
は
I
どんなゲ
take
スト
your
を呼
hat,
ぶか悩
sir?
みながら招待状を作るから、あなたは招待に応じて図書館に来たゲストを接待すればいいわ。
I will carefully determine what guests to invite and write an invitation accordingly, and you will entertain the guests once they accept the invitation and arrive at the biblioteca. I can totally do that. I can juggle like 3 oranges. I'm lying, but I can totally shove 3 oranges down my throat. I don't know if that'll entertain them. I also know the grapefruit
あなたは都市で生きてきたし、フィクサーの仕事もやってきたらしいから、さまざまなゲストを私より上手に接待してくれることを期待してるわ。
Since you have actual experience working as a fixer, I'm sure you'll be able to give various types of guests a much better reception than I
と
could.
はいえ、落ちこぼれの救急フィクサーだけどな。
I'm just a washed up grade 9 fixer
接
though.
待ってなんだ？ショーとかウェイターでもやるのか？
What's this reception all about anyway? Do I catch their eye or be a waiter for them or something? May I take their heifer?
文字通り、入場してきたゲストの相手をしてくれればいいわ。
Hey yo, it's simple. God damn it, girl,
Let's
stop! It's simple. You have to deal with the guests in a physical manner, of course. Oh, I'm gonna box them all, yeah? Yeah, I'm boxing, yeah!
図書館はゲストに
I'm
試練を与え、その過程で本が開かれるのよ。
The library presents the guests with an ordeal. and books will open up in the process.
試練を克服したゲストは本を得る資格があるわ。
The guests who have overcome the ordeal will be deemed worthy to earn their
応
books.
対の過程であなたが死んでもそれは一時的なものよ。図書館が閉館すればあなたはまた起き上がるの。
There is the possibility that you may die in the process of reception, but it's only temporary. You'll get back up when the library closes.
この場所では私の許可なしでは眠りにつけないから。
No one here may rest without my permission.
お前もしかしてフィクサーになんか変な幻想を抱いたのか？それも救急フィクサーに？俺そんな有能なフィクサーじゃねえよ。
What the heck is a fixer, bro? Like, fix it, Felix? Like, do you happen to have some weird fantasies about fixers? Aren't you expecting too much from a grade 9? I'm not as talented as you seem to think, you know?
私の知ったことではないわ。マニュアルは準備したから方法は適当に探して。
Yeah, read this manual, learn, figure things out yourself. That's what she said. Trust, word for word.
ざっと見たけど大体は分かった。で、この招待状はどうやって送られるんだ？
Sure, I'll do that. How does invitation work?
招待状を開いてゲストに提供する本を登録すればいいの。
Open up the invitation and register the books you wish to serve to your guests. And next?
招待状はごく自然な形で送られるはずよ。こちらで用意した本が必要なゲストに。
The invitation will be naturally sent to those who need the
そ
books.
んないい加減にやって本当に送られるのか？
That's it. Sounds easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
招待状は図書館と同じで丹精込めて生み出した私の作品よ。
The invitation is another carefully crafted work of mine, much like the biblioteca.
そう。コンパスみたいなものって言えば分かりやすいと思うわ。
Oops. Yes, think of it as a compass. It will be easier to understand that
方
way.
角を指し示すあのコンパス？
As in the tool that tells directions?
そう。招待状は私が欲してるたった一冊の本に導いてくれるはずよ。
That's right. The invitation will guide me towards the one book that I truly wish to obtain.
そして本によっては招待状が赤くなる時があるの。
And sometimes the invitation may turn red according to the books you've
赤い
registered.
招待状は物語を進めるゲストを知らせてくれるの。
Huh. A red invitation indicates that it can be sent to a special guest who will unravel the next part of the
赤
story.
い招待状の意図に反すればこの場所で止まるということ。
Until we register the books that match what the red invitation wants, our journey will be halted for a bit. Oh, my reading skills.
招待状を受け取ったからってそのゲストが必ず来るとも限らないんじゃないか？
But there's no guarantee that the guest will always respond to the invitation,
来
right?
るわ。そうなってるの。
Nah, they destined to come.
そしてゲストは自分の意思で招待状を受け取って図書館に入場するのよ。
And the guests will accept the invitation of their own will. And they coming into the biblioteca. It's simple, bro.
都市にしてはよっぽど公平なやり方だな。
That's surprisingly polite and fair for something that takes place in this
誰
city.
も彼も他人に同意もなく命を取られるのが普通だし。
Most of the times, people's lives are taken away from others without any consent or
それ
agreement.
はそうと本を手に入れたら次はどうなるんだ？
Once we get the books, what's next?
図書館は壮大な可能性の空間なの。
The library is a place of limited
私
possibilities.
ですら図書館の無限に広がる空間。
Even I cannot. Oh,
力を計り知ることはできないわ。
shut up! Even I cannot fathom the infinite space and power of this library just yet.
だから本を通じ図書館を満たして完成させていくの。
That's why I wish to complete the biblioteca by filling that space with
そ
books.
して手に入れるの。私とこの図書館を完成させてくれる。
And I
た
will
っ
get
た一つの完璧な本を。
and I will get in my hands the one perfect book that will complete me and my biblioteca.
完璧な本か。その本も俺の知ってる本とはきっとまた別物だろうな。
Alright, those books are different from the ones I know. I only know picture books. Wait, again? Wait.
Lights on. Don't miss a moment of this experiment.
We just gonna skip that. Choosing guests. Okay. What's up for grabs? What am I doing? Book of something. What the?
してないで早く拾え。いつツバイ協会の奴らが来るかわかんねえんだぞ。
私なりに頑張って拾ってるんだってば。
What is happening?
中身が変にくっついてて綺麗に取れないの。
Oh, what? What? I just can't seem to get a clean rip of his guts. The contents of this guy are really
こん
different.
な身体改造施術見たこともない。
I've never even heard of a body modification procedure that does
どう見
this.
ても内臓の状態が変だ。本当に。
The organs are looking really strange.
そう。足音が近づいてる。
Damn, their footsteps are getting closer. Yo, what's happening here?
切り取るとかいいから早くぶっこ抜いて拾っとけ。
Forget about clean cuts. Just pull them and take them.
じゃ俺たちの首が飛ぶ羽目になるぞ。
At this rate, our heads are gonna get nicely chopped off our body.
体の中にどうしてこんなのが入ってるんだろう。
Why does he have this kind of stuff in his
ど
body?
うでもいいから一旦
Whatever,
拾
just
え。
take them. We're out of time. Just about done.
走れ。
Now run. That was close.
肝っ玉が太いよピート。ツバイ協会の担当区域でこんなことやらかすだなんて。
You're a bull one, Pete. Going for a gut harvest in the territory managed by the
俺ら
Zwar.
にはこんな仕事しか残ってねえよ。
These are the only jobs we have left.
這いつくばっても上に登るしかない。
We have to climb up by any means necessary, whatever it takes.
俺の夢知ってるよな。いつか裏路地の指のどれかになるってやつ。
What? You know my dream, right? To become one of the fingers of the
近
Backstreets.
頃はお前
Backstreet
みたい
Boys?
に夢があるやつの方が珍しいよ。
I'll admit, it's rare to see someone with a dream these
とりあえ
days.
ず集めた内臓を売りさばこうか。
Let's sell off these guts we've hauled
捨て
first.
犬に出せ上納金から用意しないと。
We've got to prepare enough cash to offer the stray dogs.
そうだな。今回の金が俺らにあの組織の下に入るチャンスをもたらしてくれるはずだ。
This could be our chance to join an urban legend class syndicate.
じゃあ本日の収穫を見るとするか。
Time to check out the harvest.
おい、お前らふざけてんのか。真面目に拾ったんだろうな。
Hey, is this a joke? You sure you scraped up the right
だ
stuff?
から言ったでしょ。まともな臓器が入ってなかったんだって。
I told you. This guy didn't have a single proper organ inside him.
俺はエンケファリンとかの薬漬けになった内臓だと思ってたんだよ。
I expected innards soaked in drug like. At worst.
もう誰かが蜂の巣にしてるレベルじゃねえか。
These are damaged too badly. It's almost like someone already blew them up.
俺らは確かに麻酔剤だけで仕留めたよ。手は一切出してないんだって。
We only doused them with anesthetics. I can't read. Didn't do no harm.
言えない。それなら内臓に穴が開いた状態でほっつき回ってたってことだろ。
This makes no sense. How could he even walk around with these messed up organs?
もしかしてあれとか。噂によると人間を生きたまま縫って人形にするやつがいるって聞いたんだけど。
What if it's one of those, rumors say there's a guy who skewers and threads people alive to turn them into dolls?
それは俺も小耳に挟んだから知ってる。でもこの内臓を見てみろ。全然違うだろ。
I've heard of that too, but look at the state of these things. Not the case at all.
その人形は肉や骨を縫って作られたって聞いたぞ。でもこいつは傷一つついてなかっただろ。
I hear those dolls are made by threading flesh and bones together, but this son of a bitch didn't have any scars or stitches showing outside.
そういえばうなじに丸くてオレンジ色の文様がついてたりはしたな。
Now that I think about it, there was a round orange symbol on the back of his neck.
入れ墨かと思ったんだけど入れ墨入れそうなやつじゃなさそうだったんだ。社畜っぽかったし。
I thought it was a tattoo at first, but he didn't seem like the type to have one. He was a desk-working dweeb.
文様入れ墨。くそ。まさかヤブをつついて蛇を出したんじゃないだろうな。
Symbols? Tattoos? Damn it! Don't tell me you poked the wrong beehive!
それだけじゃなくて、
Besides
こ
that,
んな封筒も体の中にあったけど、
he also had this envelope in his body.
なんで封筒が体の中にあるんだよ。もうわけわかんねえな。よこせ。
What the hell is an envelope doing in a human body? This keeps getting worse. Give me that.
図書館の招待状。なんだこれ。
What? An invitation to a biblioteca? What's this about?
本？図書館で本を手に入れられるって何バカげたこと言ってんだか。
Books? We can get books from the library? What a bunch of nonsense.
結局外れね。上納金は明日よ。
Wait, are they inviting all three of them or just Pete? It was a flop after all. The payment is due tomorrow. Or was that guy invited and they killed him before he could accept?
正確には約7時間残ってるわ。また内臓を拾いに行くとしても間に合うかどうか。
We've got 7 hours to be exact. That's too little time for another run of gut
この
harvesting.
招待状に書かれてる図書館とやらに行くぞ。
We're heading to the library as the invitation
本っ
says.
てのが何なのかわかんねえが選択の余地はねえぞ。藁にだってすがるしかない状況だ。
I don't know what this book thing is, but we're out of options. We gotta take any chance we get.
これってただの自殺行為じゃないか。どんな場所かもわからないのに。
Isn't this just slip and slide? We don't know what kind of place it might be.
どうせ金が準備できずに捨て犬にやられるのも、ツバイ協会に捕まるのも同じだろう。生き延びたいなら黙ってついてこい。
Bruh, shut up!
今の
That's what he said, yo! What was that we just saw?
招待状が見せてくれる過程の断片よ。
Fragments of the invitation
訪
process.
問するゲストの話を垣間見ることができるの。
We can take a peek of the stories of our upcoming guests.
覗き見ってことじゃねえか。趣味ありな。
Didn't take you for a peeping Tom. I feel like she looks like one. Look at her, yeah?
どんなゲストが来るのか事前に知っておける方がいろいろと楽でしょ。
It's more convenient to know what kind of guests will visit us in advance, isn't
あ
it?
とこれは私の意思じゃないわ。
Besides,
招待状の意思。
girl, I speed it up. Besides, this is the invitations will, not mine.
招待状って素晴らしいですね。覗き見も誘拐もできて犯罪に特化した道具じゃねえか。まったく。
That's a splendid thing you got there, man. Prize upon people and kidnaps them too. A perfect tool for crime.
こんな機能あるんだし、まどろっこしくゲストなんか呼ばなくていいんじゃ。
Heck, if the invitation can do all that, why don't we just skip the whole reception
普
part?
通に覗き見しながら罠が仕掛けられた部屋に強制ワープさせて殺したらどうか。
Can't we just teleport them right into a room full of traps or something?
それはダメよ。ゲストの意思で直接ここに来ることが確定した時にだけ垣間見ることができるの。
I cannot do that. We can only take a peek when it has been decided that the guests are coming here of their own violation.
それに招待状が完全に私の力というわけでもないの。
And the
私
invitation.
も借りているだけ。
And the invitation's power isn't wholly mine either. I am simply borrowing
まあ
it.
そうか。都市でそんなうまくことが運ぶわけない。
No way anything can go smoothly in this
それ
city.
はそうと。
They're desperate
もしかし
guests.
てあの文様とボロボロの内臓も招待状の効果か。
Was the invitation responsible for that symbol and eternal damage as well?
まさか全く関係ないわ。
Not a chance. It doesn't have anything to do with that.
招待状はこちらで応対することになるゲストに届くだけよ。
The invitation simply finds a way to those who need it.
ならあの奇妙な出来事は誰かの仕業ってことか。
That means those weird things happening were someone else's
フィ
doing.
クサー生活は短かったが、あんな現象は初めてだからな。まるで遺跡の
I've never seen that kind of phenomenon back when I was a fixer. It's like something from the
遺
ruins.
跡。
俺も聞いただけだから詳しいことは知らない。魔法っていう
Should I describe it as magic?
とりあえずそんなのが遺跡にあるって話だ。
That kind of stuff exists in the ruins, apparently.
どうであれ私たちはゲストを迎えるだけよ。程度が低そうに見えるけど。
In
しょう
any
がない
case, in any case, we simply greet our guests. They seem to be low class, but oh well.
奴らは裏路地のチンピラというかゴロつきみたいなもんだ。ネズミって呼ばれてる。
We call them rats.
組織と言うには恥ずかしい奴らだ。金もないし力もない。
They don't have any money or
そ
power.
の日暮らしで精一杯な敗
They're
北
losers.
なんだ。自己紹
I
介。
might have roasted myself.
裏路地。 知ってるわ。
The Backstreets Boys. I know of them.
そうなの。
知り合いに
You
裏
do?
路地出身。
裏路地出身って言っても特別じゃ
Someone
ない
she knew was
し
from
な
there.
裏路地は都市の決
They
定しろ
stretch all over
裏
the
路地
city.
出身じゃない人を探すのが難しいと思うけど。
It might actually be tougher to find someone who isn't from the Backstreet Boys.
ここが図書館か。思ってたよりご立派な場所だな。
Are these guys gonna die? They kind of like throwaway characters, kind of. So this is a biblioteca. Looks fancier than I thought.
もしかしたら金目のものが結構いっぱいあるかもね。
Could be a bunch of valuable things
歓
here.
迎します。
Oh,
Yes,
she just
皆様。
snapped in like the Nintendo
こ
Switch,
こは
yo.
図書館。
Greetings, dear guests. This is the biblioteca. Steal anything and I will break your hands.
私は図書館の館長兼司書、アンジェラと申します。
She introduced herself.
ここではあなたが望むものを見つけることができますが、
You
同
may
時に
find what you
あ
desire,
なたの
but you,
大事なものを手放すことになるかもし
Shut
れない
but you may also end up yielding your precious possessions to
お
us.
前がここのオーナーか。ここにあるもん全部持ってってもいいってことだよな。
You the owner of this place? We're allowed to take whatever we want here, right?
その通りです。正確に言うと本を得ることになります。
Indeed, you may earn books, to be
も
exact.
ちろんできるならの話ですが、
If you're able, of course.
その本ってのが金になるのかが。
Oh, are those books things really worth a lot, though?
情報の価値が高ければもちろんお金にはなりますよね。
If the information they hold is valuable.
マンチぐずぐずしてられっか。今はこれにかけるしかねえっつってんだろ。
Beggars can't be choosers. We gotta cling to anything we can
それで
find.
はどうかあなたの本が見つかりますように。
May you find your book in this place, then. Am I supposed to help him? Am I fighting him? Up here you can see some bare information about the librarians who will participate in the reception. And damn, the music though. Okay, combat. Are we fighting? In this section you can view detailed information on the selected character. Okay. Lights, cameras, action. Select this bar. Okay, I guess we just start, yeah? Yo, this music bumping though. Yo, so I got a chocolate shake from McDonald's. I have never had a shake from McDonald's. I haven't tried it yet. It's just been sitting here. It's frozen. Oh, it's a little melted now. Okay, I'm gonna try it right here. I don't like it. Dude, I'm not reading this. I'm better than you. Oh, Book of Rats. Oh, I turned her into Pages. She turned into the girl from Naruto. Attack. Alright, he's gone. Oh, he's not? It said fatal. Whatever, we're gonna attack this dude. I'm better than you. I'm better than you, bro. You're done. Just tickle him, bro. Just breathe on him. I'm better than you. That boy looks so sad. I feel bad for him. Victory screech! Ah! Curtain call for the reception of rats. Spoils of battle. Okay. Why did I have to beat them up though? Is it so important for them to belong to a renowned
都市
syndicate?
で生きていくため
It's
には
all
ど
part
う
of the
しよう
city
もない
life. You
よ。
have to belong to a
組
group.
織でも何でも
Oh,
集団に属さないと生きていくんだ。
What? So we're burning their books. Oh, you're done. When you burn books on a floor, you will see a lovely animation in the floor's colors. and you may randomly obtain pages of that book. So, okay. Oh, wait, who's that? Oh, she's cute.
今日も無駄骨かよ。こんな雑用ばっかするためにフィクサーになったわけじゃねえってのに。
Foiled again. I didn't go through all the trouble becoming a fixer to do Monday chores like
こ
this.
の土底辺じゃみんなそうじゃんか。選ばれし人間だけが登っていくだけだし。
You know how it is. Only a select few get to rise up in the
そ
ranks.
れでも小さなことからコツコツとやっていけば希望の光が見えると思いませんか？
But still, we might see a light one day if we start with smaller tasks, don't you think?
そんな楽観的な考え方ができるとか、本当羨ましいよ、フィン。
Fiend, I envy your optimism, Fiend.
いくらなんでも夜になる前に失踪した猫を探してくださいとかないでしょ。
But a request like please find my lost cat before night falls is seriously not it, Fiend. Fiend,
こんな寂
Fiend,
れた事務所に
Fiend.
はゴミみたいな仕事しか入ってこないからね。
Garbage officers get garbage
そ
requests.
うだろうフィン。お
Fiend.
前だってこんなことやりたくてフィクサーになったわけじゃないだろ。
Yeah, Fiend, you probably had better things in mind when you became a fixer, Fiend.
こんなところにいるべき器じゃねえよ。
You
お前
know,
は
a bigger field to play on. Fiend, the fixer.
頑張ればいつかもっといい事務所に移籍したり協会直属のフィクサーになれますよ。そしたらきっと
I'm sure I can move to a nicer office or become an associate fixer someday if I keep working hard. Then I
あ
might.
れなんだこれ
That's odd. There's an envelope in my pocket.
匂うな。
こんなチャンスを
Smells
み
fishy.
すみす逃すわけにはいかないわね。
Can't overlook something like this.
しかも書かれてることが本当なら、この本ってのに教会が興味を示すかもしれないね。
Besides, if what's written on the invitation is true, those books will be of interest to several
なかな
associations.
か興味深いですけど図書館って場所に何があるかわからないじゃないですか。
That guy has a nail bat, bro. It is interesting, but we don't know exactly what's in the library,
とりあえ
right?
ず事務所に報告してから正式な仕事として片付けましょうよ。
We should report this to the office first and take care of it
ゴ
formally.
ミ事務所なんかに花を持たせてやるもんか。行かないなら俺たちだけでも行くぞ。
Okay. I ain't about to feed a garbage office that won't feed me. We're going first if you don't
フィ
wanna.
クサーらしいけど知り合い
They call themselves fixers. Do you happen to be friends with them?
はあ？フィクサーだから知り合いかって聞くのはだな。
Look, assuming all fixers know each other is...
道端で人を捕まえて知り合いかって聞くのと同じだ。
It's like picking two random pedestrians and hoping they know each other.
二人とも人間だから知り合いでしょって聞くのとほぼ変わりないって。
Your question is basically asking these two strangers. You're both human, so you must know each other, right?
フィクサーの種類と数って本当に多いのね。
I should expect to see many different kinds of fixers if what you're saying is
そ
true.
ういう。
Pretty much. Wait, so do I have to beat... Who the heck is that? Alright, we gonna beat some ass. We finna beat some ass. Positive emotion points. What? I am not reading all that. No, this is called a library game, but I ain't reading. I ain't got the skills. Why they like Team Rocket grunts, dude? Turn to pages. Fiend, 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 fiend.
Daikyo, 結構時間が経ったのに何の報告もありません。
Fiend. Sir, they still haven't responded back to us.
やっぱりあの図書館って場所で何かあったんですよ。
Something must have happened in that biblioteca.
跡形もなく行方をくらますフィクサーは大勢いる。
Plenty of fixers disappear without a trace. Bro, I would make my barber disappear without a trace if I had a fuck-ass haircut like yours.
死のうが逃げようが、これ以上連絡がないなら契約違反による事務所除名だ。
Whether they died or ran off, further luck, whatever. They're facing expulsion from my office. My reading skills, I'm too focused on this stupid haircut.
招待状は証拠として不十分だ。
And there's too little evidence to back up your claim about this invitation.
紙にサインをしたら扉が現れて、その中に入っていったなんて、成金のいたずらか、翼の得意点に関する実験の可能性もあるな。
A door appeared out of thin air when they signed the paper and they disappeared into that. Could be rich people's shenanigans or a wing experiment with this
この
singularity.
ユン事務所ではそんなことに時間を浪費したりしない。
Yoon's office does not have time to spare with things like that. I don't think you have time to spare with a fuck-ass haircut, bro. Ask your barber if he has any time to spare. Or maybe change barbers.
僕はまだ救急フィクサーですけど、これは何か違う感じがするんですよ。
I might still be a grade 9 fixer, but I can sense that something's off about this. Can't you sense shit? I don't think he can sense things, bro, because he goes to the barber shop and he goes, fuck my shit up, bro. He can't sense when he got a fuck-ass haircut.
さようでございますか。こんなに勘の優れた救急フィクサー様がこんな薄汚い事務所で働くなんて口惜しい限りですね。
Oh, really? How tragic that such good instincts of a grade 9 fixer are wasted on our humble office. Tell him, Fiend. Yo, I think my favorite character in this game, Fiend.
よく聞け、青二歳。お前がまだ知らない狂ったことがこの年では息をするように起こってる。
Listen up, little frog in the well. In this city, insane events happen every second of the day, most of which you haven't even heard of. Look at my fuck-ass haircut. This is one of them.
何が起こっても変だと思う余地すらないんだ。
You won't have time to be feeling off about something when there's numerous other things that need your attention, like my haircut.
目の前で証拠を見せられないような仕事は着手する価値すらない。
If you can't present visible evidence right now, it's not worth looking into. It looks like he got a messed up haircut and he tried to fix it by putting mad gel so he can just like... You ever seen Mashal? He looks like a character out of Mashal, but like an ugly one.
じゃあ、代表の前に置いてあるその封筒は何ですか？
What about the envelope right in front of you?
なんだと？
What?
このガキが何のつもりだ？
You little brat trying to pull a cheap trick on me?
僕は何もやってませんよ。
I didn't do anything. I swear. My name
ちょっ
Fiend.
と外に出てけ。
Get out.
ああ、ユン事務所だ。
Yeah, this you.
今度こそいい感じだ。
Got a good lead this time. I'm stealing it from Fiend. Also, have you seen my fuck ass haircut?
こいつらを向かわせるからちょっと金貸してくれよ。
Lend me some cash so I can hire a few.
いや、今度は本当にいい感じだって。
No, seriously, I have a good feeling about this.
お前の言う通り無駄かもしれないけどな。
True, it can all end up failing like you said. You once told me not to go to that barber shop and I still went in and I came out with this fuck ass haircut. But you know, this time I mean it!
俺の方でもう一回確認はできる。
I can check just one more time if you
あま
want.
り気乗りしないやり方なんだがな。
I'm not exactly fond of this method, but
そうだな。ぴったりのやつが一人いる。
yep, I have one guy fit for the job.
フィクサーは事務所を経由しないと仕事ができないみたいね。
It seems fixers must report to their office before they can even begin
まあ
working.
形式としてはそうだな。俺の場合はワンオペだったからそうでもなかったけど。
That's formally the case. I could bypass that since I ran a one-man office, though.
金には目がないのは組織もフィクサーも同じだからな。
Fixers aren't any better than syndicates when it comes to greed.
どうも世間知らずの子供まで利用するつもりらしいし。
And it looked like this guy's trying to exploit a naive kid, too.
ここが図書館。
So this is the biblioteca.
代表の言う通りなら、これで教会の援助も望めるらしいね。頑張ってみるか。
Yeah, Yoon said we might get a sponsorship from an association if I succeed. I'll do my best.
歓迎いたします。フィクサーのゲスト様。
Greetings,
私は図
Fixer.
書館
God
の館
damn
長
you, Angela!
アンジェラと申します。
What up, bitch?
はじめまして。僕はユン事務所のフィンです。
Sup, bitch? I'm Fiend. Fiend the fixer-upper.
ここで
The
本当
quicker
に
picker-upper.
多くの情報が詰まった本というものが手に入るんです。
Give me these books.
はい。もちろんですよ。あなたが招待状を受け取ってここに来たというのは。
Boy, stop looking at me with them
どう
moors.
かあなたの本が見つか
May
り
you
ます
find your book. So everybody who comes here, I just like beat the hell out of? Like, what? For what purpose? Why am I doing this? Am I just turning them into books? Is it like Clive Barker's book, The Book of Blood? Like, everyone is a book made of blood pages? I know what I'm talking about. I read books, okay? I read. Not well, though. Just tickle him, bro. Literally just tickle him. Poke, poke. Oh, he ain't died from that. Aye, fiend. Yeah, just focus and strike. You're gone. Turn to pages. What if when Thanos snapped, instead of turning to dust, we all turn into pages, like documentaries of our lives? Whoa!
いくらなんでもガキがバラバラになるのは見てていい気になれないんだけどな。
Oh boy, it's not all that delightful to see such a young rookie fall like that, all things
前
considered.
に言ったでしょ。この年でこのくらいなら非常に公平なやり方だって。
You said yourself that our way is quite polite and fair before, didn't you?
年では他人のせいでいやおうなしに起こることばかりって言ってたわね。
That most of the time, people's lives are taken away by others without any consent or
で
agreement.
も図書館は違うわ。
The biblioteca is different.
この場所に入ってくる者は死を覚悟し、望むものを得るために同意のサインをして入賞したの。
People who enter this place have agreed to risk death to gain what they want. They even signed the paper to show such agreement. But does it say that in the fine print? Does it? Does it say you may die if you enter this place? I'm gonna take a quick sip of this McDonald's shake that I don't like.
この過程でどこにも強制力は発生してないわ。全て彼らの選択と対価よ。
No coercion or compulsion is involved in this process. They make their own choice and pay accordingly.
それはそうだけど、これはなんかずるいって思うんだ。
Fair point, but still, it kind of feels dirty.
最初にいろいろ吐き捨てていた割にはうまくやってくれているわね。
You seem to be doing your job meekly and well for someone who complains so much.
初対面の挨拶があんな最悪だったのに、どんな返事を期待してたんだ？
What else did you expect after greeting me in such a violent manner?
俺もびっくりしたよ。知らない場所にどさって落ちたら、初対面の人がいきなり手足を切ってきたし。
Heck, I was shocked hard. I find myself in the middle of nowhere and the first person I meet blows off my limbs.
最初は途方に暮れてたけど、何回かやってみたら、だいたいどうやってゲストを接待するかも分かってきたし。
I was lost at first, but then I was found. I can see clearly now that the rain is gone.
全く不満がないってわけじゃないけど。
Though I do still have some complaints.
不満
Complaints?
またそうやって睨んできて、言葉も出ないな。
Sheesh, man, again with that stare? Can't say a thing.
いいから話して。
Just tell me what you mean.
いや、やっぱり一人で接待するのは疲れるって。
I mean, well, it's kind of tough to receive all the guests
一
alone.
人ずつ来る奴らならまだしも、複数で押し寄せてきたら、あんな大勢をどうやって相手すればいいんだって感
When
じ
they
した。
come one by one, I can beat their asses. But when they come in to jump me, then I get scared.
一人じゃ手に負えない時が来るかもしれないだろう。今はまだどうってことない。弱い組織ばかり来るからうまくいってるけど。
What I'm trying to say is, I get scared when I'm just by myself. Can I have a little partner? Can you help me?
それに感情を引き出すとかなんとか。ゲストを普通に殺すのもダメなんだろ
And you said I can't just kill the guests right away because I gotta be heightening their emotion.
なんだその微妙な表情は。
What's that off face hinting at?
方法が全くないわけでもないわ。それが最善の方法かはわからないけど。
Ho ho. Alright, Santa. There is a way, technically speaking, although I'm not certain if it's for the
君も
best.
出てくれるのか
You're gonna join me?
いいえ、
No.
代わりに助けを借りられる存在がいるの。
There are entities that could be of help, however. I have a Ouija board.
その存在ってなんだ
And those entities are?
強力な力と能力を持っていたけど、今では息も絶え絶えで、 形すら維持できない存在。
The beings that used to wield tremendous strength and power but are now too transient to maintain a physical form, hardly holding on to
こ
existence.
の図書館で俺とお前以外に息をしている奴は見たことないんだけど。
Yo, there ain't no one else here but you and me.
あなたを手伝ってくれる司書と共に本の中で眠りについてるわ。彼らが住むのに最も適した場所に作り上げたの。
They're asleep inside books where the perfect environment for them is simulated, along with librarians who will be of assistance to
司書
you.
本の中の存在
Librarians? Entities inside a book?
今は私が教えた分だけ知っていればいいわ。図書館の成長に役立つという点が大事だから。
That's all you need to know about them for now. What matters more is that they can be useful for the biblioteca's growth.
ああ、まあそうだとして。その眠っている存在ってのがどう
How
や
are
っ
they
て
supposed to help
俺たちを
exactly?
本の中に入って閉じ込められた司書を出してくればいいわ。おそらくそれぞれ異なった理由で彼らの力に侵食されてるはずよ。
You have to enter their books and free the librarians trapped within. I believe they're under the influence of the abnormalities powers for various
彼らは
reasons.
非常に不安定な状態だから私たちのことは信じてくれないでしょうし。
Since they're highly unstable, they won't easily trust us.
俺たちを侵入者とみなすってわけか。
You're basically saying they'll take us for invaders?
そしてもし全ての試練を乗り越えたのなら彼らもあなたを受け入れてくれるでしょうね。
Correct! If you can overcome all ordeals presented by them, they will come to accept you.
ほんとアバウトだな。
Instructions
今
still
はすごく
unclear,
弱いんだ
ma'am.
ろ。助けになれるのか？
彼らが直接ゲストを迎えるわけじゃないの。
We're not making the abnormalities receive guests
彼
for
ら
us.
を理解し受け入れられるのなら直接的にも間接的にも司書に力を与えるのよ。
They're gonna give us power?
まだピンとこないし。はい。
Still too ambiguous, I gotta say.
とにかくそいつらが俺たちに試練を与え、その試練を乗り越えてこそ
Okay, so we
認めら
save
れ
them and they give us
力を借り
powers.
本の中に入るか。
Sounds like a fairy tale.
あなたの言う通りゲストの感情を最大限に引き出すためには彼らの力が必要だから。
We'll need their power to heighten the
成功
emotions
す
of
る
our.
ことを
God
願って
damn you! We'll need their freaking power to heighten the emotion of our guests to the peak. After all, I wish you the
はい
success.
はい。どうして失敗なんか
Sure,
できましょ
sure.
う
Anything you say, ma'am. Will you enter the book of bloodbath? Sure. Why not? Whoa. Oh, a knife driven by a vaguely aroused. Aroused with what? A knife driven. My reading. What? Man is suffering from depression. I don't want to face any more pain. Sucks to be you. A knife driven by a vaguely aroused will? What? Oh, snap. Hold on, they actually beating me for a minute. Yo, focus and slash them. Snap. Show! I don't think I'm making this. Bro, I just realized, look at these eyes in the background. How am I supposed to beat that? He's won! Oh! Fight him! What? I don't want... Literally won! Finally! Oh, I did it. I was so focused. Whoa. Oh, snap. I got a lady. I'm gonna end the video here cause I wanna. This game is kind of interesting. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you didn't,